don't come to the team until September. Season starts in September. I'm not coming to camp. I'm an owner.
Right.
Who cares, right? So you see what happens. Nothing's gonna happen to him.
Well, I think the thing's gonna not happen is like because it wasn't. I don't think it was a violence. It wasn't
No,
a
it
physical.
wasn't.
It was more of a disrespect. I think it was
Yeah.
a reaction to the disrespect of his wife.
Yeah,
Put him in that
he
situation.
wasn't
in
beating up
public.
his wife. He wasn't fighting his
Right.
wife. Like,
It
wasn't that.
I think it was a
But
disrespect and his reaction to it.
I think where outrage comes in is, and again, I hate making things about race. It pisses me off. I think everybody needs to. I'm gonna strap your bootstraps on and go to work, and who cares, right? Well, what the outrage comes from, I think, which will go unheard, is if that was I think people feel like that's not my sentiments, but people feel like if it was a person of color who did something of a similar sort, it would be way blown out of proportion, right? And then people go back to the Kyrie Irving situation when he posted that thing and this, that, and other. So I think that's kind of what's going on here. Again, I know you have your feelings about it.
Yeah, well, and I know you well enough.
But I don't think that anything's happened to Dana White. I think it was I hate that everything is videotaped. There are things that are good for video cameras, and like I'm glad we have proof. But that was a skirmish between people in a relationship, right? You remember not long ago, there wasn't even a video of John Jones when he allegedly, because I'm not going to speak on it because he allegedly hit his fiance or his wife, whatever it was, and people were like, this is the reason why John Jones can't do this, and he's this and that, and all this happened to him, blah, 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 blah. And this happens to Dana White, and it's just like, poof.
My only comment about that is, and I know where you stand, and I know all that. I believe, and again, I'm not saying this is right or wrong. I'm just saying this is what I believe. If Dana White was black, again from the very beginning,
Yeah.
I think Dana White would get the same treatment being a black Dana White as a white Dana White. That's me.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that.
I disagree.
Okay.
No.
I would hope that he should. I think he should, and I would hope that he does, but I completely disagree.
Wow.
In a perfect world, yes. In my head,
Right.
yes.
Right.
Right.
Well, that's where I live. In your head.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Like, I think that's how it should be.
Right.
But I don't think that's.
Now, if he would have not said anything and just let that be the promo for the slapboxing league, then it would have been equal
Would have been a great
opportunity.
promo.
Men and women, anyone can apply.
I'm glad that you always have to come to
Like,
That was great. I didn't know where you were going.
Well,
No,
some people said that it was a setup,
Great promo.
which it wasn't.
If she was in on it.
I watched the video because initially I saw the headlines like Dana White slaps his wife, and I was just like, whoa, 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 whoa. Then I watched the video, and I saw that they were in a heated discussion. She hit him, he hit her back, like instant reaction. It wasn't like a malicious, like they had that guy from the Seahawks who like beat up his girlfriend really, really badly. I forget his name, but he played at UCLA, USC, but it was at UCLA, right? So Chad Wheeler, right? And it was a gruesome situation. It's not that. That heated discussion, she slapped him back. It was like a split-second thing.
It's still bad.
It's still bad.
by the way.
It's bad. It's bad.
All right, so
but like I don't think anything's gonna happen to
a
him.
couple section of the tournament.
So I want to slide over to, and again, I only saw it at the very bottom, on the 4-letter network.
Randy's like, let's get off this.
Yeah.
Let's get off this
Well,
topic.
no. I want to. It's the same topic.
Yeah, okay.
It's the same topic. Did you see? I believe he's the USA soccer coach. So it's come out when he
pay
was
attention to USA Soccer.
18 that he kicked his girlfriend, who has now been his wife for 25 or 30 years, and he has to walk away right now as the head coach
What?
because of something that happened.
Okay.
That's-
Guys, we have to stop this.
That's ridiculous.
We have to stop this. People are allowed to make mistakes. Whoever wants to cancel anybody, I'm going to say this on air. Whoever wants to cancel anybody, let me go back in your text messages, if you're old enough, for 10 years ago and 15 years ago, and let's have a record of everything you said and tweeted and posted on Facebook before Instagram was there and Twitter was there. Let me go see you're looking at Randy.
Yeah, because
Randy
Show.
supposed to say
I want to see
Let-
Randy's dirt. I want
let
to
me-
see his tablet. You see
Let me-
the tablet?
and I said this when John Gruden. I
His
said this when
his tablet was in stone.
I said this. Yeah, he was hanging out with Moses. That was his best friend as a kid. I said this when the John Gruden thing came out. Let me see all your messages
Right.
from 15 years ago. Nobody thought the same.
Right.
Like, so let's stop acting like I didn't even hear about this story. But 18 years ago, he kicked his girlfriend, who's his wife for 20-something years. Obviously, she doesn't think
Right.
that he's a assaulter.
Right.
Right. Or she knows him enough to know like this man loves me, right? It's just like, let's stop this, right? If you do something in today's society, knowing what's happening, knowing what's going on is a different thing. But going back to somebody's past 10, 15, 18 years, what are we talking about?
No, that's why I wanted to tie the two
18
together.
years ago, it was illegal to be married as a gay person.
Right. Right.
And everybody supported that.
And now,
So-
and now a Buccaneer is now proudly out with an Olympic swimmer.
Yeah.
And Nassau is.
So can I?
Nassau's
So
a
I'll be honest with you. Before Carl Nassau came out as being gay, I played with plenty of gay teammates who I know were gay. The team knows. I know plenty of NFL players who are gay. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. The media cares, but the people in the locker room, they don't care. You're a guy, bro. Like I deal with you, and I don't care what you do when you're at home.
Right.
I don't care what you do sexually. I don't want to hear about it. Most dudes are married and have kids. Like, dude, I'm not. You're not talking about chicks and all this stuff. But we play together. Can I trust you on the field or can I not trust you? That's it. Most dudes go to work. It's like your job. You don't care what your sexual orientation of your coworker is. Anybody who works at the pizza shop, you don't care what they do at home. It's like, dude, we come to work. Hey, do you do your job or do you not? And we go home. That's most of the relationships. I have gay friends. Like, it does not matter. Nobody cares. Like, that stuff is so blown out of proportion by media, which is like, bro, like, focus on the main thing. Do the main thing.
Isn't that a wrong statement? Don't people say that when you say it like that, you know, like, I have gay friends, so that means, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
like,
no, but I'm just making a statement.
no, I know that. No,
Yeah,
I'm just saying
it's like,
stupid.
oh, I got black friends. It's like, dude,
Right.
like, I don't care. And again, I might be different, but like, I don't care about that stuff.
Right.
I'm just like, dude, like, how do you treat me? How do you treat me as a person? In my interaction day to day, do you improve my life or do you make it worse? If you make it worse, I don't want to deal with it. Orientation doesn't matter,
Right.
color doesn't matter,
I agree.
sex doesn't matter, gender doesn't matter. You want to be identified as a wolf? I don't care. How do you treat me?
Just don't howl when I'm trying to sleep.
Yeah, like how do you treat me? And that's
Right.
all that should matter. It's just like all these political talking points that they want to put. I hate the politicization of sports. I hate the politicization of everything. Like, can we all just be people? Can we all enjoy entertainment? Like, can we all just, just live our lives and nobody affect anybody else in a negative manner?
Right. No, I'm
And
with you. 100%.
Everybody will be happy.
All right, so before we hit the next break, I do
is it
have
a
an
break?
announcement. Well, we'll take one and out. I have an announcement about a guest next week.
Okay.
You gonna be here next week?
I'll be here next week.
Okay.
For this, I'll be here.
Well, next week, and I met him at a Super Bowl down in Miami. We are going to have on this program next week James Young. You know who James Young is?
No.
Do you know who James Young is?
Yep.
Of course you do.
Steve Young.
Is it Vince Young's brother?
Yeah. Steve
He
Young.
is,
You said Vince because he's black. I said Steve because he's white. So we got to come together, bro.
Yeah.
We
said Vince,
we
you
gotta
said
fix.
Steve.
we gotta fix that, man. We're all equal. We should just be like he's just one of the Youngs. Go ahead.
James Young, an original member of the band Styx, will
Ooh.
be on next week.
Okay.
So,
Is that the sailing song?
Yeah.
Sail away. Sail.
well, I don't know about Set Away.
It's like a 12-minute song with like
Nothing wrong with that.
instrumentals.
Nothing wrong with that.
You're right.
I am right.
Styx is still around from the 70s.
That's cool.
Yeah. So James Young,
He's gonna come here to the restaurant.
a big football fan. So we'll talk some football. We'll talk some Super Bowl.
What's he do? Does he sing? Is he a drummer? Is he a
Guitar player, right?
He's mostly rhythm guiar
Yeah,
player, and he sings a few
Steve needs to
good
understand
hits.
When he doesn't have a mic, it
Well,
doesn't work as good.
I have an electric guitar. Would he be signing that? Do you think that would be appropriate?
I'll have him sign it over the phone.
Yeah. Again.
He's not coming in.
A pen slides through the phone. So next week we'll talk some Styx. We'll talk some 70s, 80s rock. Maybe do some research and find out some of the other number one top 10 songs of the rock band.
So I should come in here second hour because I'm not going to understand any of those classic rock songs.
Well, no, it gives you a week to listen to him. Mr. Roboto, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, Mr. Roboto, which is what got Dennis DeYoung kind of pushed out the door. And
More than 10 years before your birth.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's go hit the break. When we come back, we'll talk a few more things like former UFC fighter Phil Baroni and the situation he's in Mexico.
That's pretty serious.
We may never see him again.
Ever.
We'll talk about it when we return. This is Knockout Radio, brought to you by 8 Man Strong and